Some of you might remember me saying before that a colleague of mine once received a postcard from a patient that he'd worked with. I remember it still. It spent years propped up on a shelf in his office. Plain purple it was, with white writing, and it read very simply, "Blessed are the cracked, for they let in the light." And I do believe that. I believe something actually very simple and uncomplicated. I believe that given time, resurrection comes. I believe that resurrection finds us wherever we are, and that it comes to us even unexpectedly, even in shapes and forms that at first we may not recognize. Mary Magdalene, if you remember, went to the tomb fully expecting to be confronted by the reality of death, and instead she was greeted by life. She certainly didn't go looking for resurrection, but somehow resurrection found her. And so it is with us and with our world. Resurrection, light, comes to us very often through the cracks in our lives. It comes in unexpected moments and in unexpected ways. It comes in unfamiliar figures and in unfamiliar gestures. It hovers on the fringes of our awareness and seeps into our souls. Unbidden and unsought, it comes nevertheless. And of course, sometimes it stands boldly in front of us, waiting to be recognized and acknowledged. It's appropriate to be talking of resurrection because for a short time longer, at least, this is still the church, the liturgical season of Easter. The moderator of the Church of Scotland, the Right Reverend Colin Sinclair, said recently, "We can be the resurrection people of God, who have faith in our future, demonstrate love in the present, and hold on to certain hope." And he added, "There is no need, then, for our hearts to be troubled." The truth is that the world needs resurrection people as much now as ever it has. The world needs resurrection. Perhaps like me, in recent days or weeks, you've stumbled across words that Claire read just a few moments ago. Kitty O'Meara is an American. She's a retired chaplain and teacher. And I think her words speak quite movingly and actually provocatively of resurrection. Worth hearing again. This is what she wrote. "And the people stayed home and read books and listened and rested and exercised and made art and played games and learned new ways of being and were still. And listened more deeply. Some meditated, some prayed, some danced. Some met their shadows. And the people began to think differently. And the people healed. And in the absence of people living in ignorant, dangerous, mindless and heartless ways, the earth began to heal. And when the danger passed and the people joined together again, they grieved their losses and made new choices and dreamed new images and created new ways to live and heal the earth fully, as they had been healed." The words were penned in the last few weeks during the current global pandemic, and since they appeared, they've been shared widely on social media, with Kitty O'Meara being hailed by some even as a poet laureate for our time. It's certainly true that for some people, the sentiment she expresses speaks to that human desire in so many of us, which, in the face of unspeakable suffering, longs to identify and to hold on to each and every glimmer of promise. From far-reaching threat and disaster to growing waves of collaboration, joint enterprise, solidarity, and support, O'Meara's words seem to capture something of the moment, as well as a fundamental hope and desire for positive change in the world. Resurrection certainly comes. The moderator's words have resonance for this time, and that's because resurrection is not just an event. Resurrection is an experience. It's an experience we live and bear witness to every single day. We are the resurrection people, and through every crack, every chink, every encounter, every opportunity, every blessing, and every difficulty, we can be assured that resurrection, light, will come to us. Whatever our experience of, or whatever our perspective, I should say, on O'Meara's words, may we never stop dreaming dreams and seeing visions of better times to come and of what the world may yet be. As the writer of John's Gospel reminds us, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it.